Good love, good day, and good light, illuminators and way showers. This is Wendy with Languages of Lights, and I wanted to bring you out in our winter wonderland today. And I had to laugh because on this beautiful 12/12 portal opening day, I was remarking this morning about the date and being 339 12/12 2016, and the numerology behind that, and the portal opening, and the Lion's Gate, and the dolphins and the whale collective energy is very strong today. So I wanted to just bring you out in the beauty of my day. I came out here last night and it had just finished snowing, and yet it was so bright out here, even though it was completely night, because the snow was so gorgeous and reflecting everywhere. And I was getting this idea today about reflections and light codes, and how the more information we're letting in, and the more aware we are of these dates and these numerological ideas and planetary aspects. So I'm feeling very heavily the energy today. Isn't that nice? My partner snow blows a nice path for Ranger and I so that we can get to the woods easily in our path. And there he goes. And it was absolutely extraordinary here last night. It was just breathtaking, and I didn't have my phone with me. We were just out having our last evening stroll before bedtime, and so the energy today I've been feeling has been more about opening up. It's here. It's like the energy's here. We're opening up finally to these new entities, and I've been seeing lions in my visions, and I feel like we're just today. The first thing I heard this morning when I woke up was Lion's Gate portal opening. And that's how I felt, like the lion energy, this idea of there's nothing to fear anymore. There's nothing to fear about being ourselves and who we are and who we came to be. And that's what this up and coming year is going to be about 2017. It's going to be this month, this 12/12, this month, this December, and coming up on this up and coming full moon, and then the solstice coming, the winter solstice on the 21st. I just feel like there's something great happening, this rush of energy, that we're becoming so high in our frequencies now that we're able to let in all this new energy, these connections, because now we're really beginning to understand we are connected to everything. And so once you really begin to understand that, you can let in these new frequencies. So yes, we're going to be seeing, angels and fairies and lions and these collectives. I am one of these people who just seems to be very connected to collectives, if you will. The energy of a collective consciousness is very exciting to me. So I tend to connect to not necessarily individual entities necessarily, but more of collective consciousnesses, more of like ideas, their ideals. Good job. Good job. Yeah, let's go this way. That's a good boy. So instead of disbelieving ourselves and denying that we're feeling it, we're embracing it now. We're saying, yeah, I am feeling this, I am seeing this, and I'm not alone. Look out there in the world. All of us are out there. The snow is really deep. So I'm having a hard time walking through it, actually. It's really deep. We probably got, I don't know what our total was, but I think we probably got about 12 inches of snow. Oh, and then I had to laugh because today is the 1212 portal. And once again, it's 26 degrees Fahrenheit here, and which once again is minus 3.33 Celsius. So I had to laugh about that too, because here we've got our 333 again, and then today is 12-12-9, which is 3 and 3 and 9. So we've got our 369 portal energy again here. This idea of coming together full circle, each of us, in body, mind, and spirit. Sorry, it's very windy and cold. It gets biting cold here. We're very close to Lake Michigan, and which is one of the largest of the Great Lakes on the planet, actually. And the Great Lakes, I think, consist of about a fifth of the world's fresh water. So, but it's it can get very, very cold here, biting cold. But the beauty of it. So I can't stay long. I do have a lot of layers on today, but my hands and feet get cold relatively quickly. So opening ourselves up to the messages that are all around us, and understanding that knowing thyself, unconditional love, how can I be of service to myself, which in turn serves the all. These are all of the underlying energies of awakening and becoming. Again, you cannot be separated from courage. It's not possible, because we are inherently connected to everything. So if you're connected to everything, there isn't anything you don't already have, or that you don't have access to. You just don't believe it. We deny ourselves these ideas so that we can expand into this understanding that you already have it. You're already connected to it. You can't be separated from anything at all. It's just a perception that we give ourselves in order to experience this idea of moving out of these limiting behaviors. I hear the geese in the distance, and I watch them in their formations. And I find it interesting that they instinctively fly in a triangle. And me being a Sagittarian and an archer, and the Sagittarian energy is so strong right now, because of course the sun is in Sagittarius right now. So we're all feeling this burst of energy prior to the solstice, when Sagittarius ends on the 21st. And this is about all of us, not just those of us who are Sagittarians, but this energy is being broadcast, if you will, in frequencies from the cosmos and the stars and our families, that you're expanding, you're growing, you're learning, you already contain all the knowledge you need. It's a matter of believing that you can tap into it. And no matter what you do in your life, it doesn't matter what you do for a living, what you do for pleasure, what your hobbies are. It doesn't matter what it is. Look at that beautiful, singular piece of beauty standing out all by itself against the cold and the snow and the white, saying, look at me. Look at me. I'm unique. And I don't mind standing here alone, because I'm gorgeous. I'm beautiful. Notice me. There's another one. It's your turn to stand up and say, I'm beautiful. Look at me. Notice me. And know that no matter what you do in your life, whatever brings you joy, call upon the masters who have been there. You like to cook? Call on Julia Child's energy. That's what this is about. There's nothing you're not connected to. If you make music, ask your favorite musicians to be with you. The energy, living and non-physical. It doesn't matter because there's no separation. Ask them to help. Bring their energy in. You will feel it immediately. You'll feel it in your work. You'll feel it in your heart space. We can bring anything. I had a beautiful conversation this morning with my Shikani counterpart and the Shikani channeling team, and just settling my own issues, if you will, of doubt, looking for direction, and knowing that it's all in the joy. It's all really about what is it that brings me joy moment by moment. And I'm one of those people who likes to do everything. Everything excites me. I like to try new things and do new things. And one day what excites me, the next day something new excites me. So it's not about having to stick with any one thing to identify yourself. It's not about that. It's about today I want to do this and tomorrow I might want to do that. We stick ourselves in these cubes and these labels and these pockets, and we don't need to do that. We do it just for the sake of doing it. It doesn't have to become something or be the be-all, end-all of anything. Let it be the trampoline I just saw in my mind. Let it be your trampoline. You know, let that little joyful thing that you just did bring you to the next thing, and before you know it, you're going to have the most miraculous revelation about something that you hadn't thought of before. A way to take your joy in a different direction. A way to do something in the way you have never done it before. Or to try something completely new. That's what this portal energy is all about. And those of us who are here to help open these portals and are sensitive to these energies, it's a rush of knowing that we are all on the right track, that we're really beginning to get this. We're starting to really understand. We're really shedding every belief that we've ever allowed to attach to us, that we're releasing what isn't ours anymore. And that's what this is all about. It's not even about trying or making something happen. It's about letting go and allowing your visions of what you want your life to be to happen, and believing that it can happen simply by following your joy and meeting people along the way. Money is only one form of abundance. I find a day with a friend far more valuable and rewarding than being able to go buy a new piece of clothing, perhaps. Sometimes we try to satisfy our soul with things that we think are important, that we think will nurture us, because we're too afraid to step out of our comfort place and step into a new direction. So today on this Lionsgate portal with this 339 energy, which also equals 15, which 1 plus 5 is 6. So here we have this, once again, this this 3, 6, 9 energy, this portal opening. And the portal openings are multidimensional. These are not just ethereal portals. These are portals within our light bodies. These are portals within our understandings. These are portals of empowerment. It's as if our DNA, our senses are being fired up, that they're firing. Much like an engine that's been sitting too long, that's been stagnant, left to disintegrate. But once it fires up, everything wants to be loved. Everything wants to be acknowledged. That includes your body, your belongings, what you do have. Once you begin to love what you do have, more of what you want will come to you. Love your body. Love your toes and your hands and your skin. Love your organs. Love the pieces of clothing you have. Love the bed you sleep in. Love that you have heat or cool and sheets or bedding. Love that you can feed your soul, feed your belly. Love that you have access to all things at all times. Appreciate when you have what you have, for when it is not, you feel it's lacking. Therefore, spend time in gratitude, and more of what you need will be there for you. Be in unconditional love with yourself. Makila katashima kalakondi. Makora shi malakora. Satirisina ki atapala kane balakora. Shina kilando hamomora katarashiku kwasa. Sikira sanira kalokoya pala katoroso pala hanakotoroso. Sotorshuma rokohana atakipa. Antu baishuha nekoloko andarasi. Asatisha moko ala kotoroso polohona ka ora buha. Satiha makalokoyara. Again, remember, you are never alone, for all is one. All is one. What you feel you lack is simply a perception. What you feel you are not is simply a perception. So nupalaka tiana kapola halumara koturshiki aima. Iki tikia and torosopolo kondeki. So torisipi hina katarikolo koya amorakotu supaha. Siki na i balakoya ma otoru rahasani kitoro sotoha. Kapahi na ki topora. Niki liki tirisisa. Shoru wa takiba lohana bokotarasi. Satarisi kalayandera kaloha makoha kotorosoko ontorushi sapeliandara kalima e kotahana. Onaya i mahaluya si halahi si maya ki haya nuya lana. Si halani Mahala hilaro hatu isalahinaya Sunalahayanaya Onahalahi Sunaha Lorunahi Sishalahayanu Isoha Shunaya hilorahuku solahi nayatu Nayalahayana tunayaha shohulatu Siha Alanua Mikaya Toasa Makora Sitiri Shiki Giandoro Sopor Unkuya Paloha Satishina Atukopoko Ata Panayapalako Shaniki Kiata Saha Shanukwa Borsoro Shatorosa Akipaha No ya bashani baruku hanu o toroso pukoshiki aliga. Aniki ara sotoroso hani baukarambuko haya. Migatirisa palankienda sopo hakanayama au kokoatara shika lohana. Sikiki atarasi me pohana satarasilo. Apora kasi hanaki atarikina. Atipala ki turuso sotorushuma ki aiwa. Akamara lahima yua katoko kotora sotoroso. Sotoku ami ayamai halaka. Unayahi. So hakia. Ni paikola katayamarahu. O ni akaparoma haki taituri yala ni mayuaki pahatua o nayali maluaki nuyalu sinayahi noyalahi mayalu sipalaha Ni maya hilu akayu ashu o nayalu iko inalalanahi ayulu Misoto yambakoshi aye makaha Nakor laki endoroso toroso bagi shani ahiba ohantu ka ana. Mi toya maraha satiri sani pikio maha kalomia kahatakila satoso poko shoturusuko hata. Mina yukuatu hayu rahasa. Satikina te haka. Milumaya wa atakima ala kotarisi haka. Shotiki borangi ata anikaya wa alama ohato. Patushanya maka. Satarasato anako. Mai wa ka etia nanda ke lakaturi sa palakoria lankia la korekia. Tikiliandara sitare ki mara oya naki. Ani rasataliandara kaya. Atalohamia ala kamo oto. Siki ya hanakata. Si hotua. kania posho torohano. Okoha tu kasampa toro sotoro shokorambakiha. Mia nake atahasatoso. Pashoniara. Absorb the light codes. Allow them to open the lion's gate within you. Open yourself to yourself. You are courage. You are strength. You are support and supported. You contain all the agility. All the health. The knowing. That you are the king. The lions and the lioness. The priest and the priestess. The guarded and the guardians. You are completely capable of unconditional love. Once you discover and feel and experience unconditional love for yourself, your body, your vessel, your being, knowing you are timeless, eternal, that this is the lion's class. This is the master gate. You've arrived. You already hold the key. There's nothing that stands between you and your kingdom, for you are your kingdom. You create your castle. Your strength, your abundance, your desire, your intention all lies within you. There is nothing between you and anything but your belief. No shoto hamo ko asatoro songo asani boko halora makaso hatu hanua. So to ashaka hanua suwa kushuba hatu. Nua kushania kwatu mahasua shukwa. Hika shuna hakora hasuba tukuasu. Inda sokora hakuba. Miyata shahanaki. Siana kala katoya kasoa. Nikia nialaka. Sotoku asani aka. Miyatora kashiato asi. Miyanuraka aya hatakaso. Miyanura hakemiatoa. Mosuma yalailala koa. Mikiatoa. Mikiano makoatahi lokoa. Parunwa tiaka. Singu ashi aluhana. Atoya kiaso. Sianayo Minti mai lola Leonora satarashi okurasa liki naratura soturia soku amba aniayo. Mia toya la kondiri kia pagoda so aya sinida la ko kaya mauro. Aiki makoha tayalu haya maa. Mia toya satia tiaro ko samoshaha. Empower that which already lies quiet, sleeping within you. Like the sleeping lion, you are ready to roar and explore and live and leap and love and play. Wake up, sleeping lion, wake up. Mia toasha nia toaka. Kanoye maha takasin dokuhaka paushonia. Mia toaka. Mia toya makola kotarishia koya kora. Nikela kodi kiata inando akadokore sosopolohala. Mashima yua atakina atoya kolakoa. Satiri semi ita atatoro koya pala hanonoasa. Satoru sopala otoruku potoru suma ala halawara. Satikina atukokoa. Mitiri satoro samiawa. Mania no akuluma. Vinaya hilu yana. Sinaya hila tuna. Sihatu Shimayanahi Sikala. Shinara Kiyama Ataya Akiata Hisani Ohaka Tukuna Si Balahanura Satarasoga Satarhala Akataha Akati Kandira Satorasopoloa Kanariaka Mashima Atakia Soto Kalaria Bakatoro Soko Shotoro Si